We are back with NBC News In Depth. Just today, we learned from the federal government the amount of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere was up last year by 19 billion tons. The amount of methane was up by even more. Tonight, we travel to a small nation of just 4 million people that's made a big commitment to restore its most beautiful and valuable natural wonder to help the economy and the larger world in the process. From Costa Rica tonight, as part of our series of reports, here's our Chief Environmental Affairs correspondent, Ann Thompson.
Costa Rica, Central America's Garden of Eden, home to spider monkeys and macaws, mammoth butterflies and sloths. A kaleidoscope of life, because Costa Rica is doing what seemed to be impossible. It's reforesting its land, pushed by this man, former environmental minister Carlos Manuel Rodriguez.
We believe that the best way to really protect the environment is touching the heart, but also the pocket of the Costa Ricans.
To stop Costa Ricans from destroying their lush habitat to raise coffee and cattle, in 1996, Rodriguez convinced his government to pay farmers to protect their environment. Now, instead of raising cattle like her father and grandfather, Fiorella Valley is paid to raise trees, some to capture carbon dioxide, others for sustainable timber.
My father told me we need to protect the forest and plant trees because eventually those trees will finance the education of my children.
What she earns comes from a gasoline tax and fees businesses pay to use the environment, like this hydropower plant that turns a forest's pristine water into electricity.
For our company, we are very proud to do something for the environment.
20 years ago, Costa Rica's forests covered just 21% of the country. Today, it's more than half. A fast turnaround. And now the U.S. is helping in a Debt for Nature swap, giving Costa Rica $12 million to protect the rainforest.
What does America get in exchange for forgiving the debt?
America gets to help protect 5% of the world's biodiversity.
The centerpiece of Costa Rica's efforts also absorbs the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide.
Consider this. Each year, the cutting down and burning of rainforests puts more carbon into the air than all the world's cars, trucks, planes, and trains.
The Osa Peninsula is Costa Rica's most spectacular rainforest. Much of it is a national park, with a vast array of plants, animals, and now tourists. Costa Rican lodges like Bosque del Cabo lead the way in ecotourism. Vacationers relax in cabins made of sustainable materials powered by renewable energy on 750 preserved acres.
We just use about 1% of our property to be able to run the lodge.
Costa Rica working to balance business and pleasure to preserve its extraordinary balance of life. Ann Thompson, NBC News, the Osa Peninsula, Costa Rica.
Beautiful spot. When we come back.